net or whatever, yo.
Yo, bro, see?
Right? I ain't dealing with
this.
Yo,
last week this nigga was trying to rumble me, man.
I ain't dealing with this nigga.
Oh, shit. Shout out all the Nets, man. Shout out all the Nets. Where we at?
Nigga said we fucking live, yo. Before y'all start talking all that shit, we live, nigga, we live, yeah, we in this bitch.
Cut that shit.
Can we start with our usual? I'm gonna wait for it.
It's kind of hard. Let me see. Give me some time.
Oh, okay. What's that?
Gunna starting with something.
I meant to. You saying I don't want to signal it?
Hit me.
At least put the shit towards the mic a little bit. You can't hear shit.
Speak over there.
I said the mic.
Oh.
I disconnected from that joint.
It's in the back. They hear it. Hey! All right, we finally get the podcast started.
Okay. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Every Wednesday, I promise you. It's extended.
I don't.
All right. Thank you.
Nigga said it's extended.
All right. Release the Snyder cut. No, we good, bro. We good. Hey, man, listen. Episode 104. Man, listen.
I think it's 104, 104, man.
I start losing track of the episodes, man. I'm sorry, man. Episode 104, Literally Speaking Podcast. I am 1/3 of the podcast. I go by the name of Tom Floss. Welcome. Well, I'm here with.
You already know what it is, Boosie 215, your favorite host at the most.
Just go ahead, bro.
Gunna Fly, Mr. Two Wise, Mr. Macaulay Culkin.
See how niggas got like 6 different AKAs.
Listen, but that been my shit. Boosie wanna add on some new shit.
Now niggas the host with the most, all right, man.
Tom is here this week, okay?
Hey, yo.
Whatever applause at.
Hey, yo.
We here.
Gunna, you supposed to be my fucking man. Like, yo.
We
I'm
here.
about to start getting up rumbling you, nigga. Fuck that.
We here. And we joined by a guest, man, for the 8th straight episode. But we don't I just do for the city. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Damn, bro, I'm the 8th one.
Duh.
That's crazy.
Bro, look, right, it been a lot going on, man. I wish I can expand on that, but it been a lot going on, man. We doing this, you know, for the city. We feel like, you know, we trying to give people a platform to come on here and, you know, talk their shit, man. Anybody that's, you know, we feel as though is worthy of coming up here with us, because we don't let anybody come here with us. Yeah. If you want, you know, you check my DM and see how many people, you know, in my DMs. But yeah, I had to have my guy up here, man. You want to introduce yourself because Boosie is known for fucking up the introductions for our guests and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna come in and say Armani White, but now I gotta, you know what I mean? I'm next to Macaulay. What do you call it?
Macaulay Culkin.
You might be Michael Jackson for all that.
Nigga said, what your Macaulay? I ain't got no shit like that.
Yo, man.
Yo, my man, we got Armani White here on episode 104, Literally Speaking Podcast. Shy, you can bring in the applause again.
It sounded like Shy had a gun loaded or some shit. I don't know what the fuck I heard.
You had a gunshot?
I thought I heard like something. What the fuck is that in the back?
No, man, no. He ain't that type of rapper.
Said we got Armani White and start sending shots and shit.
Right, yeah. Start sending shots.
He ain't that type of rapper, man. Shout out to everybody listening right now, though, man, on Spotify. Keep listening on Spotify. I'm tracking those numbers now. I see what the hell y'all listening at. Our ratio between, like, male and women right now are, like, crazy. It's, like...
All male.
Yeah, it's, like, 79%.
You don't think I know? You don't think I know?
Ken, what's going on, man? Ken, we need you to at least say a word so we can get, like, the females listening.
Deja, where the fuck is you at?
That, too.
And
That was Deja's job.
Kim listens on Spotify, so maybe she helping out our female ratio.
No, but this ain't a misogynistic podcast. So Kim, we're gonna let you say 2 words so that way the females can, you know, feel empowered, and then that way, you know, they'll want to listen.
That'll solve it.
That means something.
That's it.
Hey man, females.
2 words to get
2 words.
world peace.
Yeah.
Yo, man. Yo, just shout out to all the women that is listening to us, man. Tell your friends to tell a friend to tell another friend to listen to us, man. Real
Facts. I thought about having, you know, more women up here.
Hey, yo,
know.
and shout out to all our YouTube subscribers, man. I see them subscribers
going
up, man.
They going up.
Yo, finish hitting the link on that. Well, not the link, but you already know the red button, man.
Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, you know, the Android people. Everybody that's listening, I appreciate all y'all. Shout out everybody that's in the last week's episode with Connie Mack and Let's Talk About It. Sis, it was a
Yes, man.
It was a good episode,
yes,
man. It was a good episode.
Thank you for Connie for coming through last week. That shit definitely was good.
Definitely was a dope episode.
Yeah, that was a good episode, man. She did her thing, man. She was talking shit. And I fucked with it.
You could tell she's a blogger. You could definitely tell she's a blogger,
That's a Scorpio, man.
You could
That was a
definitely tell she's a
Scorpio,
blogger.
man.
Yeah, I feel like Boosie felt like it was a connection. Like when she had her first episode, Boosie wouldn't be up there.
Yeah, man. It was a Scorpio vibe.
So we
going
could talk
on.
about fucking Gucci Man all podcasts. Cause we ain't doing that shit on this podcast. I tell you that now.
Right, because we definitely talked about my man Gucci last week and Gunna all like, yo, did we talk about Gucci? Yes, nigga, we talked about
Bro,
that
sometimes I don't know where
I forgot
Gunna be
about
at,
that
bro. Yo, what they Gunna say though? And I'm like, bro, like where, like, do you check the internet, bro? Like,
shit. Gunna, I don't know what Gunna, I told you, he be out protesting some fucking where. Like, that's all he do all
Trying to
week,
make a
dog.
difference in the
Tryna-
city, nigga.
Yeah, that's all this nigga do, man. He don't never check his phone.
Yo, man.
yo, I want you to start doing that.
I do check my phone. It's just not in a timely fashion.
Like,
That's all.
like Boosie got to put in there, please, Gunna, please check your phone.
I feel like if somebody hit me and I'm doing some shit for another like 2 hours, it's over. Like, yeah, I'm not checking anything that happens 2 hours.
2 hours for you, 2 months for him though.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like if I don't hit you back within 2 hours, expect me to hit you back in 2 months. Like, damn, bro, my bad, I forgot all about this joint.
My man. Exactly.
That's just how it goes.
No, but not when you in a group chat. You get what I'm saying? Like, we in a group.
All right.
And the messages is like,
But check this out though, my nigga. Look, the group chat be like, yo, who gonna trade me Damian Lillard? Who gonna give me Drew Brees? Yo, who got Odell Beckham? And then there'll be like 16 of that shit.
Yeah.
Then there'll be like 2 messages about some real shit that I should have read. I missed it because there's some more bullshit came.
Right.
And it's like,
Yo.
that means be in the mix with us.
Yeah.
Be in the mix with us. We want you in the mix with
We
us.
need to pay our bill coming up this next month or whatever like that. Yo, this some dumb shit. Yo, who gonna get the Duce bottle? And that's the last thing I see. I'm like, oh, Duce? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Man, you see, man, you ain't in the
Hey
mix.
yo, Armani, yo, don't encourage that shit, yo.
That's a nigga though, bro. Like you
real nigga
you
shit.
act, you act like your shorty don't send you a long ass message. You like, all right, that's a question. Let me answer that real
My
quick.
shit like, ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. I'm like, bro, I'm not reading all that.
I'm heavy.
You said we look important.
I'm heavy with the long ass messages from your girls. I'm heavy. I'm responding back to every single detail in them Jones, man. I ain't the.
He trying to win that.
Yeah, Tom is that bull. I'm not gonna lie, like
I am.
really-
I'm definitely trying to win. I'm definitely trying to win.
I really
Hey,
hate
Shy, turn
that
this
shit.
nigga mic off. Tell us how you really feel now.
I'm definitely trying to win. No, cause you know how you see like it'll be the women they send a long message and the niggas reply like K or they reply to like they always say we reply to like the least.
First of all, time out. Niggas don't respond back. K.
What nigga respond with K?
I mean, some niggas but look
Just the letter K.
Tom is the nigga that's gonna respond back with K.
K.
Yes.
Nah,
You said it.
I've never. I'm saying I've seen it. I've seen it done. I never responded back
You
with K.
speaking from experience.
I don't even use the letter
That's what I'm saying.
K.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you speaking with experience. Like,
I don't even use the letter K. That's how I know I ain't responding back.
You don't use the letter
man.
K at all.
Yeah, I don't never use that shit. So yeah, I mean, y'all been there.
Prick.
We've all been in that situation where, like, do we all like respond back to like the most least important part of the paragraph? Like, you know, I should be cussing you the fuck out, telling you what you done wrong and da 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 da. And
I
then
ain't
she'll
gonna
put
lie
you don't
to
take the
you.
trash out, and you be like, I took the trash out like last week though.
yeah. Like,
You're not gonna
I
tell
ain't
me
gonna
I'm a
lie
bad
though.
person.
Like, I hate that shit though, bro. Like, I hate long ass messages. Like, that shit burns my soul. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about a long ass text message. I be like, why the fuck you ain't just call me, dog? Like,
Right.
I hate
That's
that shit.
because when
And
Android that
now-
shit come in like 2 pages, like 2 messages, it be like page 1 of 2.
Right.
You know
Then
what?
2 of 2.
But you want to hear it on the phone?
Yeah, dog. Oh, so they don't cut. That's how it don't come on the iPhone.
We in 2019,
Oh,
bro. We in 2019, bro.
So y'all get the whole message. Y'all get all 6 pages.
No, my
a
shit
little arrow
coming.
when
My
you
shit,
press that
yeah,
shit
no,
in
my
the
shit
corner.
come. No, my shit come in one joint and it say read more. Like you gotta hit the joint and
Yeah.
then it opens up. I was just talking shit to
I ain't
fuck
even
with this
gonna
nigga
hold
Tom.
you.
Cause Tom always trying to play with a motherfucking phone, man. Like I ain't got the newest shit out right now or something.
Listen, salute to all the
Hold
Android
up,
niggas out
time
there.
out.
Well, no, I ain't got the new.
Shout out to my nigga Mir Malik.
Right.
Black out their room
Yeah,
too.
man. Yo,
Go
shout-
download that shit.
Yo, where the fuck is Mir Malik at? Wasn't he supposed to be up here to address the allegations of last week?
Listen, Mary was open to it, but motherfuckers, you know what I mean?
Oh, all right.
Yo, we got a lot. I say this on the podcast real quick for the people that's not listening. we got a lot of like people built up, and like as you
We
know,
do.
As you
We do.
probably come to know, we not really the guest type podcast. Like as you probably know, listen to us do 104 weeks. We don't really have that many guests. We probably count
we
on.
need to get somebody back on our schedule and for scheduling them shits. Get that shit.
Yo, shout out to the
better.
manager. Shout out to the manager, Yan, man.
Yeah, shout out to
get that shit better in
Yan
order.
is handling everything behind closed doors.
Because typically, you know, I have my intern, but certain people I want to talk to, I invite up here. I'm gonna if you see them up here, it's because we want to talk to them. Most of the time, we don't really like we don't rely on guests. So I'm sorry, but as of late, it's a lot of people doing their thing. So we want to have people up here, you know, and share our platform with them so they can explain what it is they got going on. Like my man Armani right here today. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He was been supposed to actually come on the podcast. I want to put that out there.
Yeah, I was bullshit. My bad,
This
bro.
nigga, man. This nigga,
I was about
man.
to say that's probably why he felt some type of way when you said the 8th.
Yeah,
he
bro.
was like, eh.
Yo, he should have been the first. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, you know what I mean?
No, that was my fault. That was my fault.
So there we go. There we go.
And yo, don't
Real
forget,
nigga, real nigga
yeah,
shit.
fellas, and don't forget, man. If you want to feel like us while you listening to us,
No.
you already know what to do, man. Fuck them drunk cakes.
Yeah, man. The slogan is in the name, man. Drunk cakes.
Yo, man. In about 2 weeks.
Hey, John 215, what up?
In about 2 weeks, we gonna do some editing on that.
Yo, no, yo, the drunk cakes is still in the building.
What's the drunk?
What's the drunk cakes? Please explain.
Tom, the cake that we had, the cake that Kim had, the cake that we all had. You know what I mean? The cakes that
How
I
long
had,
ago
I
was this? How long ago did we have this cake?
They the new 2019, 2020 version of rum cake, but this way you get any type of flavor you want. They more so specific.
Douce cakes and
Douce cakes.
But
They more so in with the 1800 and Henny cakes.
Got it.
But where can they get them from?
You can get it from me. You know what I mean? When I be having it.
Oh, when
You
you be
selling
having
them
them?
out the trunk?
Right now we only doing pre-orders.
right.
Pre-order and we'll order we'll deliver that shit later.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We doing pre-orders. There we go. Building clientele.
Basically, you're gonna be waiting until the springtime to get them motherfuckers. But you know, we here, man.
Hey, yo,
We
no.
here.
And before we start the show for real, yo, we got a show coming up. We got to make sure we start letting people know it's 2 weeks away. Actually, not 2 weeks away, but something like 2 weeks away. November 10th, man. Make sure y'all come out, come support the Lit Kings and everybody that's going to be showing up. We having a show at Voltage Lounge. We hosting that joint. That shit going to be litty. You already know what it is.
Yeah, November 10th, Lituation Part 4. I mean, back for the first time
There it is.
concert.
Thank you, Shy, for being active.
What's that name? DJ Cartel on the ones and twos.
DJ Dior.
Yes, DJ Dior.
DJ Dior Cartel, nigga.
Yeah,
Well,
but
you ain't say Dior. You
nickname,
just said
your nickname.
Cartor. I mean, you just said
Cartel.
Cortez.
I-
DJ Cortez.
we just
Y'all niggas fucking me up right
we skipping that. We just skipping that.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh wait, and before we jump to
know
our
what the
first
fuck her
topic,
name
I'm
is.
sorry. Before we jump to our first topic, I just want to say, man, we had a tragic passing today. I want to say early.
that is a topic.
yesterday.
'Cause I wanted to actually
it's going
talk
to be
about
yesterday
that.
when they hear this.
Yeah, well, yesterday. Rest in peace to John Witherspoon, man. Pops, if you may, how all of you may have known him.
Mr. Bang, bang, bang.
That I ain't gonna lie. You know how like it's like surprising, but it's like not surprising because like I mean, well, you know,
He was older.
yeah,
No,
but
like-
it's still like oh shit.
Dog, I'm
Like
not gonna
it's
lie.
just certain
bro.
people.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
He was a young old though. Let's not get it fucked
That's
up.
what
He was
I'm
definitely
saying.
Still a
That's
young
what I'm
old,
saying,
but
like-
he was definitely older. So it was like one of them Jones.
I was surprised like shit though, cause you know,
was.
I'm not really on Twitter. Like I really go on Twitter every morning just to get like, just to gauge some shit. You know what I mean? And I go on Twitter and I see R.I.P. Pops, John was. I'm like, what? And see him, I'm like, hell
Yeah.
no, like this shit can't be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, like that shit really was crazy. Like it's crazy how, like you say, man, he was a young old man. Like this man passed away. What do we know why? Like did they
No,
say
I actually-
just natural?
I'm not even sure if it was released. I didn't see it. So I'm not sure how. But still, it still caught me off guard. Like I'm like, it shit was like, oh man.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I want to say I think I was taking the SATs or some shit. It was a long ass time ago, and I remember going into the SAT just checking my phone, updating Twitter and shit like that. And this is like way back when Twitter was just killing niggas off like just randomly.
Yo,
Like,
yeah.
they pick a day and pick a person and kill them. And I just remembered like John Witherspoon trending because they were saying like rest in peace John Witherspoon. And I went into my test like, damn, they killed this nigga, bro. And thought about it the whole fucking test, like for like a solid
Said
4 hours.
Twitter killed this nigga.
I was like, for like a
Come
solid
on,
4
man.
hours, I'm like, damn, John Witherspoon gone, man. No more Boondocks, this and that, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, like, while it's still tragic, you know what I'm saying, and definitely like a big hurt piece to the culture, I think
It definitely is a hurt piece to the culture.
He would
Yeah,
want us. He would want us
absolutely.
to make the best of the situation, though.
right. And but I think I think that kind of lightened the blow for me, just because like I mourned the nigga death.
When he
Like,
was
at least like 9 years before it actually happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just said my rest in pieces
Yo,
between my essays.
Twitter was ruthless.
Yeah.
Back in like 2011, yo, they would.
Yeah.
I would get on there one day, rest in peace, Usher. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Right.
Usher died, my nigga. You get on that joint, they be like, nah, he ain't really dead, man.
Yeah.
Bro, they was killing niggas off like it wasn't nothing on Twitter, bro.
But far as the culture part though, for him passing, like, what is the most memorable like thing as an actor he did
He
to
was
you?
gonna ask that. That's why he even had to ask it. I knew Boosie
Most
was
memorable?
You can't
Like-
use Friday though, because everybody uses Friday. That's the go-to.
You know, Friday is definitely the go-to. You win
But
some,
but
you lose some.
But I feel like
You leave.
that probably was the most impactful. Like, it's
Yeah,
it's never
I can get
gonna.
that. I can get that.
You know what I'm saying? Friday never gonna die.
Right.
Like, that's never gonna die. You get what I'm saying?
Isn't him being like with the Wayne's brothers and every I want to say this, everything is like he did play an important role in the niggas' childhood.
Yeah.
90% of the reason why I call my pops today is because of the Wayne's brothers and because of pops, bro. Like,
I thought that was they pops.
Yo, real rap.
real shit though, real shit,
Real rap.
real shit. I thought he was a Wayne back in the day, bro.
Real rap.
Like,
But, yo,
they really played like a real like family back in the day.
Real
man.
rap.
To keep it, to make it on a lighter note, yo. I ain't gonna lie though, he was one of like the only people, like one of the two only people to be like old forever.
No, Morgan Freeman, it was neck and neck.
That's what I'm saying.
Morgan Freeman got everybody
Like,
beat.
yo, like,
Yo,
like,
Morgan
I ain't
Freeman?
gonna lie, yo. Like, yo, they were pulling up some old pictures of it. I'm like, yo, he still was looking old back then. Like, yo, this is how old
Morgan
he is.
Freeman
Old,
been
dog.
old my
Like,
entire life.
Yes, yo, like,
He been
yo.
old for a lot of niggas'
That
entire
nigga been old my entire life.
Pop's
parents'
been
entire
old
life.
my whole entire life. You know what I'm
Nigga
saying?
was old
Like,
his
yo,
entire life.
Yo,
Like, dog, I don't know how Morgan Freeman's still out here. If
Hey, yo.
Pops still,
Hey,
if
yo.
Pops passed,
He about to kill Morgan Freeman.
hold up, yo.
Listen, man.
We ain't turning into
Got
Twitter.
about 2 more weeks.
He said 2 more hours. Nigga. You don't give him 2 hours and give him 2 months.
real
Treat him like a nigga touch.
no, yo, I don't want to lose nobody else.
All right, yeah, there we go. Fix that. I'm just about to say him and Samuel, man. Him and Samuel.
Morgan Freeman
Oh, hell no.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
if we lose Samuel,
Morgan Freeman be fucking them young bitches. That's why Morgan Freeman's still out here.
I'm not mad at that.
You know what I'm saying?
yo, shit,
I'm definitely not
yo,
mad at that.
Pops probably was too. Shit, bang, 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 nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Samuel is old as shit.
We need Samuel. He important to MCU.
Yeah, he's definitely. They gonna make sure he stay alive.
Real rap.
Like, nigga,
We
you
probably
gotta
got
stay
like 20
alive.
more Stan Lee cameos. Real rap. But to jump into the podcast, man, we got some topics we're gonna touch on before we go ahead and get further down the line before we start. Kim, well, never mind. I'll stick that later. We're gonna start with Kanye releasing Jesus is King finally.
Yes.
And all the backlash, man, and people was blocking motherfuckers that was listening to the album. So if y'all get blocked,
I didn't see that part.
oh yeah, they was blocking people.
So,
I ain't gonna lie, he said
so what
some.
was going on, Tom? Let me know. How
Kanye says.
how was the landscape on Twitter of?
All right, I'll tell you how it
Jesus
was on
King?
Twitter. You
What
tell
was
me
that?
how it was on MySpace. On Twitter, it was on Twitter. It was like mixed. It was like mixed because like at the end of the day,
I hate this guy.
at the end of the day, we all know Kanye is a genius when it comes musically. So the music is always gonna be brilliant. I feel like it's always gonna be like it's never not gonna lose a step musically. But like, as far as content and like the messaging and stuff like that, it's kind of dialed back a little bit with his previous projects. But Life of Pablo, I did love Life of Pablo. Great album to me. But I don't know if anybody else heard Yandi, but
Well, I was going to try.
yeah, I know we did. I know we heard. But I'm saying, as far as Jesus is King though, it pretty much I could say did its purpose, but I don't really know what the purpose of it was. It like I said, musically, the production wise, it sounded great. It sounded great.
Definitely sounded great.
You ever had I'm speaking from experience, not experience of me being a person, but you ever had like a hood nigga that went to your school, he was just like, he was hard as nails, tough as nails and shit. and then he supposed to fight somebody, get his ass kicked, come back to school the next week, and he like a Christian. He just like full on like reading you Bible verses.
Well, I never actually saw that.
But like it was a nigga at my school, and he was tough as nails. I remember the nigga, and I just remember him being supposed to fight somebody. I don't remember who it was, but he kicked his ass. And when he came back to school, he was like in a tuxedo type shit, like real rap.
My man was a changed man after that shit.
He was Pitbull.
Right.
That's what the album felt like to me. It didn't.
For real?
It didn't feel authentic in the sense of like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm glad because when we have these type of dialogues that bring up, different thoughts or whatever, I'm not gonna say that it didn't sound authentic because Kanye came from that type of background. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
100%.
far as the Jesus Walks and Life of Pablo had a lot of
Ultralight Beam.
Ultralight
Beam made me cry in the club.
Then on his early albums, like Kanye always had a little bit of something in his albums, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna say it wasn't authentic.
It didn't feel like Jesus Walks to me. I was looking for a Ultralight Beam. I was looking for Ultralight
It definitely Ultralight Beam definitely wasn't on there.
Yeah.
But I like the first joint. That first
He wasn't on the first one though.
the intro, yeah, he definitely wasn't on.
I like the
intro.
joint with Ty Dolla $ign. That was
And
water.
that's-
And water.
The problem is, what's it called? Water?
Yeah.
How it go? However it go.
Yeah.
I think the water drink is the one that was a throwaway from Yandi. Which I can't even like credit that for Jesus King.
I don't know, cause was that on Yandi?
Yeah, when Yandi leaked, that record was on there.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying. That's why I take that out of the Jesus King conversation. But the intro, like you know what I'm saying. I grew up in church. The intro was beautiful. I think the second record, I'm not sure if that was the Hallelujah record.
I think so.
Record.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was into it as far as like on a praise and worship point of view, but I think just like on a hip hop standpoint, I didn't feel like it delivered.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? In that
I agree.
ballpark.
I felt the same way about what was his last Ye, right? That was last year.
Yeah.
I felt the same way
I
about
didn't
Ye.
like Ye. I didn't like Ye.
Ye was musically, you know what you're getting from Kanye. But it's like, okay, what else? Like it was like empty. It was like an empty like project to me. It was like, all right, what else? What else we doing here?
Yeah.
So this I don't know, man. Like I still trying to gauge like what type of like what I'm get like what he's getting at with this.
But
project.
overall, I liked it though. Overall, like
I mean, it's cool to listen to.
Yeah, like I'm not.
It's
gonna
cool to
say
listen to.
It was corny.
But we expect more. I want to say from
I feel you.
type
I
of
feel
artist
you.
Kanye is.
I
What
feel
do
you.
you expect from Kanye today?
Today?
Yeah. in
Today,
like today's world.
today it's a little mixed.
Exactly. Shit like this.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you never know.
I didn't go into
Life
this.
of Pablo, like yo, dog. Life of Pablo is a classic album when you listen to that shit today.
And
like,
this era probably.
But the problem is when Life of Pablo came out, they trashed it.
Bless you.
Trashed.
People
Bless
did.
you, Yeah, they
People
trashed
did.
It was
But-
like it's the worst Kanye album.
man, when you listen to that shit is music, dog. It's like
What?
I love
Life
What
of
the
Pablo is
fuck?
definitely like, if it ain't top 3, it's definitely top 5 of one of Kanye's best albums.
You want to rate Kanye albums?
5?
rate
He said
Kanye
top 3.
album.
He said top 3.
No, it ain't 3. Definitely ain't top 3. Definitely ain't top 3.
Probably ain't top 3.
It ain't top 3.
Probably not
It's
top
definitely
three.
top 5 though.
It's in that second tier though, because it's better than Yeezus and all the others.
But I'm trying to think, like, all right, after college dropout, graduation, fucking 808s. Yeah,
I fuck with it.
I fuck with
808s,
808s.
Graduation?
Heartbreak.
I'll fuck with 808.
808s and Heartbreak.
808s is a underrated album.
What's
That taught me
joint?
how to write music,
My
really.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is a fucking banger.
Bro,
Yeah.
classics.
Yeah.
Life of Pablo.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
to
Life
me,
of Pablo
to
is
me,
like
it's
right there to me.
it's a great album to me. But I can't give it classic. But it's a great album to me.
You can't give it classic.
out of Kanye
Because if we name it classic, the classics we just named, it ain't a classic.
I think they
I
say
think Life
how
of
they look at
Pablo-
it is Life of Pablo is Ye's first worst album. Like it was the first
What?
spiral downhill.
That wasn't Yeezus though. Niggas like Yeezus.
In a weird world, people love Yeezus.
This nigga love Yeezus.
And like
I like the
in a
Yeezus.
sharp side direction. Like
When what
this
was
nigga's on the left,
Yeezus
man,
was
it's
what?
like-
Bound.
Yeezus had
Bound 2.
Oh yeah, I like Yeezus.
Yeezus had blood on the leaves.
Yes,
Like,
oh
it
yes,
had
yes,
some, it had
yes,
some cook up,
yes.
bro. It had some cook up.
Yes,
That shit, it
Yeezus,
had
yo,
some
dog.
cook-up.
That was that fucking work, man.
Now, We said when? This was like 2013.
He don't like this.
No. It's
2015.
not even that. I'm trying to think because it's like Life of Pablo, bro. Like Life of Pablo, I don't know. Like
It's way better than Yeezus. Way better.
it's way. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. It's better
get
than
that.
you.
Yeezus ain't got no ultralight beam on it.
Yeah, it's better than you.
And I want to say I listened to a podcast when we was reviewing that when it first came out, and I told y'all that Chance had the verse of the year on that project with his verse on Ultralight Beam, and I'm still standing pat on that. Still, even 5 years later, still standing pat on that.
All right,
But I want
to say that. How long ago was that?
I'm just saying.
Till I
I'm
drifted
just saying.
Pangea.
I'm just saying. But I want to get into this. I want to get into something Kanye said with his interview with Big Boy while he on his like type of press run. Because I actually agree with what he said. I'm going to go ahead and play it.
You turned your back on the culture or
Exactly,
black people.
100%. I have turned my back on the idea of victimization mentality. We are locked up. We went from 1 and 4. We went from 1 and 4 to 1 and 3. But we always pointing at the white people. But yet we want to spend all of our money on foreigners. We want to spend all our money on luxury as opposed to going and buying some land.
Talk that shit.
America is for sale. And there's a lot of barren land. Disney bought a lot of it in Florida. But the culture has you focused so much on fucking somebody bitch and pulling up in a foreign and rapping about things that could get you locked up and then saying you about prison reform. Like, it's, bro.
Oh, is that shots?
I thought the same shit.
Yeah, that was fucking shots. Come on, Gunna. You know what it is.
I can't say I disagree with him. I can't say I disagree with him because I agree with everything he said.
Bro. But this is the only thing.
First of all, yo. Hold on. Go ahead, Gunna. Go ahead.
Because you know I could be long with it. But listen, first of all, you know Kanye is always due for a good quote. At least every 4 years, Kanye is at least due for one good quote.
But did anything he say in there was false?
Kanye don't never say fucked up shit to a certain point. He always gonna say shit to make you think. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely calculated in that effort. He's always going to say
what he was
shit.
wrong is was throwing that fucking jab at Meek. That's what he was wrong at.
That's where I feel
That's
like
what the
it
fuck
was
he
wrong.
was wrong
And I
at.
feel like
You can't try to take a jab at another man because you want your righteous fucking path.
And then on the same token, like you had all
punch
this,
that nigga in his fucking
he had all
mouth.
this,
Hey, all right.
he had all this energy for Drake, and then it's like, how do you like then those subliminals or whatever, or just make a reference that you knew in a time could still be tied to or linked to, you know what I'm saying? Somebody saying that you're making a effort to like diss somebody. And it's been other motherfuckers that's literally made an effort to diss Kanye that you could have like, you know what I'm saying, like underhand threw under the bus. But it's like, I don't know.
They've been dissing Kanye for years now.
I mean,
people like you got J. Cole, you got different ones that
a lot of people
write subliminal shots at him or whatever like that. Even Jay threw a shot back at him or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, damn, like I don't think I ever heard Meek like say too much. Drake even says shit about the nigga like subliminally, but it's like, bro, like
he was. I'm gonna let you go. I feel like though he was speaking more so in general. I don't think it was directly like Meek, nigga, you're the nigga behind it.
Bro. He said fucking reform. When you say reform, who you fucking talking about?
Reform.
It's reform, bro.
Reform.
Definitely
Reform. It doesn't fuck. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I'm from Baltimore. What up? East Baltimore. What up?
You know we make these words up as we go. All right.
But go ahead. What you take on it?
I don't even remember the fuck. I think I want to give him the benefit of the doubt as he was speaking generally, because not only
I'll give him a pass.
You gotta think. Look,
yo, somebody pull my red Scully at.
well, not only was Meek doing the prison reform thing, but his wife was also doing the prison reform thing, and on top of that, I mean,
his wife ain't out here rapping. Talking about
Kim K definitely don't got bars.
And fucking Meek ain't out here telling motherfuckers to sell drugs either. He talking about
Hov did that.
Right.
So hopefully you wouldn't have to go through that.
The fuck is you talking about? Kanye, nigga,
right? Hey,
brother, man.
Well, no, my only conflict with it is that I don't think he's speaking from a point, just like some point of so much experience or whatever. Whereas though, like he just turned this whole leaf. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though a couple years ago is I'd rather buy 80 gold chains and go ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't say I'd rather buy 80 gold chains and go ignorant, and then
Turn
a
around.
year later be like, why y'all buying 80 gold chains and going ignorant?
Right,
That's not
nigga.
what y'all need to be doing. It's like, yo, you just, you know what I'm saying?
Because you just told me to do it.
Yeah, it's like even if you throw something in the water, you gotta give it enough time to react. You can't just be like, here go my Jesus album. By tomorrow, y'all need to be Christians, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's like you gotta, you know what I mean? Even if you wanted to put change into the world, you gotta at least give change a second to, actually initiate itself and, become whatever it is.
Right.
I'm the fuck done. Kanye is fucking bipolar, bro.
We know that already, though.
Nigga, the nigga changed with the fucking seasons, okay?
Yeah.
He is
But-
bipolar, and I think we all know
And
that.
that's what I'm saying. I think he just came back into his Jesus walk phase. He's just a new version
He might
of
leave
himself.
though.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember
He
when
is
Mace-
gonna leave, nigga. Like next year he gonna be somebody else.
Remember when Mace was a pastor, and then a year later he joined G Unit?
That wasn't a year later.
It was like 2
Yo.
years, 2-3 years later he was on the G Unit.
The nigga had a bad,
Nigga said,
had a bad
I'm tired of
stretch.
this shit, man.
Yo,
He said these
welcome
motherfuckers
back.
too cheap at
Welcome
the tithes.
back.
At the tithes and offering.
I hated that fucking
I
welcome
did
back
too.
song.
I hated that song too.
swear, yo.
I hated that shit.
Oh,
I hated welcome
I hated
We're
back.
not gonna
That's
act
hard.
like Breeze Stretch Shake wasn't a
Yeah,
fucking
oh,
banger.
Yo, NFL Street 2. If you had NFL Street 2, then you
Let
know
it
the
go.
film I'm talking about. That shit was
The
on
oversized
NFL Street.
Sean John, bro.
Yeah. I hated welcome back.
I did too.
If
I
you
did
ain't
too.
had if you ain't have an oversized Sean John, you couldn't even listen to Breeze Stretch Shake the same.
Oh
way.
no,
If you
no,
couldn't,
no.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Niggas had an oversized joint too.
Real rap. It
Yeah,
had,
it
it had
couldn't
to at
fit.
least be 4X.
Yeah, it couldn't fit. It was no way.
had
it
to be
fit.
4X.
It was no way it fit. I don't even think they sold fitted sizes.
They did.
It was XL and up.
Yo,
They
man,
did.
I can imagine Tom back in the day looking like one of them B2K niggas, man.
Like, you know, like,
with his
I was
braids and
definitely,
shit.
yo, shout out to Omarion, man. It's a great segue. Shout out to Omarion because on my, if you go back and look at my 8th grade graduation picture, you definitely see how them niggas like influenced
Yes.
my childhood. Like
Yes.
the Bow Wows, the Omarions. Fuck all y'all, man. Real rap.
Yes.
Y'all had me out here. Like, I went to go get fitted for my tuxedo for my graduation. And I remember my mom telling me, like, they like, yo, you gonna get this? And I'm like, nah, I needed two sizes up, man. 2 sizes up, man. 2 sizes.
Hey yo, y'all
that
really
shit
need to
fat.
see this picture though, cause he really probably was like, yo, 2 sizes up.
I had to get the shade through the earring in.
Dog.
I said, all right, we good. I'm ready to graduate now.
Definitely look like the 5th member.
Facts.
I'm
yo.
ready to graduate
Like
now.
the 5th member, dog.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to graduate
I
now.
seen that picture. The white
man.
John with the blue vest and shit. Like,
Time with the bull, man.
Fuck yeah.
that guy.
Fuck yeah. But this is a great segue, actually, man. Speaking of Omarion, man, people wishing they had the patience of Omarion. I'm pretty sure we talked about this before, but I don't think we really actually got into it. It was a whole April and Fizz shit. And I was asking, is like niggas baby moms off limits? Like to your homie?
Yes, motherfucker. Yes. Yeah. I don't. If we didn't elaborate on it, yes.
I think that was like a majority rules conversation. Like,
Is it
But
though?
I think Kim.
Is
Now,
it
we,
though?
now we have
Yeah,
a female in the room. Cause I don't think we. Oh,
That's
we did.
what it was.
We did have. We had Connie here last week.
We didn't. Yeah,
But
we
we
didn't
didn't
talk
talk
about
about
this.
this.
Oh, we didn't talk
We
about
didn't talk about this last week. No.
All right, so now we got Kim in the room. So
I'm trying to think of a scenario in which that would.
Kim, how
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sitting there pondering like, maybe, yeah, right. Maybe you ain't know it was a
Never
baby mom.
knew.
like the only
No.
way.
What
if they don't
the
support
that's
the
like
kid?
hold on. That's like
that
us
happens to
three
so
right
many
now.
all the
We the Lit Kings, man. We've been together. We've been rocking. We a group. I know his baby mom. He gonna know my girl. I know his girl. We all know each other's girl.
What if he don't know his baby mom?
When? What happened?
What if he don't know?
Just
What,
bullshit.
yeah.
Say
I'm just trying to say.
Say the bullshit.
Nah.
Say the fuck
But like,
Nah,
what if
nah,
what
nah,
if he
nah.
didn't know? Cause like,
How?
How he didn't know?
Exactly.
Yo,
Like this
I'm
is my
taking this nigga serious.
This is
This
like
nigga just
how-
throwing some shit out there, yo.
like
This nigga just throwing some shit out there.
I'm saying what I'm saying is, what if he didn't know that he had a kid with a chick? What if, like, you know what I'm saying, say Lit Kings on the road, podcast tour. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he would know.
Yes,
let
man.
him speak
Yes,
from
man.
experience.
Yes, man.
Let him
Tell
speak from
him-
experience.
Yes, yeah, speak that is.
You know what my kids look like, motherfucker.
Yeah, you don't know, you don't even know chick got kids. I mean, how many times you ran down on a chick that got kids, and did you ask about the kid?
First of all, let's
You like, damn, let me see a picture.
let's say it like this. I know this is my man. Right, this is my guy.
Say some shit.
If his baby mom was to ever approach me, I will shoot that shit the fuck down and straight tell my man, like, yo,
That's loyalty.
your baby mom out here wilding, bro. Like, hold up.
Foul
You
on
need
the
to-
play.
Yeah, you need to fucking,
Flag.
you need to go holler at
But-
this,
but
because this ain't cool.
In the same sense, can me and her don't deal with each other no more. So what can I say to her? Like, can I be like, she free to do what the fuck she want? I get it, but at the same time, it's like we don't have no ties other than she just.
Bro, you can't tell me that you'll be okay with that.
It's my man. I would be mad at. But her is like I can't really speak on what the fuck she'll do. I can't because we ain't together.
I mean, you can. You're right.
Hold the fuck up.
So you wouldn't,
Nigga, pause. Time out. Nigga, fuck no. That's a foot in the ass for her. Matter of fact, that's 2 foot in the ass for her.
No, I feel
One
what
foot in the
Tom
ass for
saying.
him.
Yeah.
No, I understand
Go
where he's
ahead,
coming from,
go
but
ahead.
this is where I'm coming from. At the end of the day, I was fucking her. I'm sliding dick in her. Fuck that.
We being real vulgar today. Okay.
Yes. It's 1,000 other dicks you could be picking out here. Why you gotta pick my homie? Fuck
Men
that.
do that shit
No.
every day, B.
There you go. What you say?
Men do that shit every day, B. Suck it up.
Like, I see. I try
But
to give
my
women the
thing
mic.
is,
I try to give women some time on the mic.
See? Yeah. Fuck all that. My thing is, if I didn't play the game that has to be played, if I ain't do that dirty shit to you, don't fucking do that dirty shit to me.
Man, but niggas done it.
I've never fucked.
I'm moving right
Hold
along.
on.
Suck your shit, man.
I never fucked my
Uh-huh.
girl's
What?
best friends.
Best friends?
Best friends.
Not the best friend. Not the best friend. Not the best friend. The best friends is off limits.
But if she just your friend,
Right.
if y'all just friends,
And you gotta ask before you do it. You gotta ask before you do it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Heard you.
Right.
nigga definitely hit
I've
the
never
friend.
fucked the best friends.
so do y'all feel as though April is the culprit here? Like, who we more mad at in this situation?
I'm mad at Fizz. I'm more mad at Fizz because he should be a real nigga and be like, dog, you know how many other bitches is chasing me?
Yeah, nigga, you Fizz from fucking B2. At this point,
You dog.
I mean, I don't know how much weight that holds
I don't know.
today.
He don't got a ponytail no more.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Hold on. He just did the
Bruh.
tour. They just did the tour.
Right.
It's no way in hell you telling me every nigga. I watch Love and Hip Hop. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no shame in my game.
We
in
know you
saying this
do.
shit. Nigga, he has a new bad bitch every new season. I ain't saying if it's wrote in there for him to have
It's
a nice
definitely wrote in.
He on
Nigga,
multiple.
just like this shit is
but that's what I'm
rolled
saying,
in.
like,
Fuck
but-
outta here, like.
But it's no way you telling me you can't go outside, you Fizz, nigga, and get you a fucking joint. Like, you don't gotta
He probably
go
went
to
outside
April.
and seen April.
You don't gotta go to April. Like, and to me, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, go to May, motherfucker.
April ain't that fucking bad. Like, April is cool.
Yeah,